Well, hey folks, Fat Guy Flies RC, how y'all doing? Well, Arrow's just released something brand new, and this is their 850mm P-51D. It's, I don't know if they're starting a new series or what. All I know is they just released this. They gave me an email, and they said, hey, we want you to review it for us. Can we send you one? And I said, okay, not a problem. It's got an 850mm wingspan, 33.5 inches wingspan. The length is 745 millimeters or 29.3 inches long. Flying weight with a suggested battery, 700 grams. The motor they're putting in is a 2212 KV 1300, a 30 amp ESC. It's got 4 9-gram servos, 4-channel setup. So that means it should have rudder then. Center of gravity is going to be 60 to 70 millimeters back from the leading edge of the wing. It's got a 9 by 10 4-bladed prop. That's cool. And the recommended battery is a 1300 milliamp 3S. All right, so let's unbox it. And it's got the beautiful red tail design. I like that. Oh, it's got lights. That's cool. Cool. It's got some lights on there. That is neat. It comes in a ready-to-fly and a plug-and-play version. This is a plug-and-play version. So let's get out of the box and see what all is in here. Big shout out to Hobby Zone for sending this out to me. I really do appreciate it. Looks like it's going to be a promising little plane. You got a wing spar. Pretty thick wing spar too at that. Prop is it is not folded, not unfolded manual. Oh, you got some decal sheets. This is interesting. Oh man, look at how much. Look at all them. Lots of decals. Lots of decals. Comes with a vector system, so that's good. So all you need is a plane receiver. Nice manual. Okay. Look at that prop. Painted, already painted. Nice 4-bladed prop. Looks nice. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Yep. Look at LED on there, on the end. It's got landing gear. Looks like he put some missiles or probably a drop tank on there. The servo's already hooked up for you. Yeah, you got a light and a servo. It's a good looking wing. Like a lot of these, you can see the cells, but you certainly can't feel them. Hard plastic here, connections. It's going to be very nice. Same thing here. Very nice. Okay. Man, this is very well protected. They did their homework. Of course, I know it's all computer designed. You do have a working rudder. Oh, and that's single ball link. Ball link there. I like that. I like that. I like that. And look at this. It's simple landing gear, but they've dressed it up. And that's bright red. You can be able to see that easily. Got your little bag of goodies. Looks like either a 2mm. You've even got stickers for the prop. Wow. Looks like a 2mm hex drive will get it done. Always check these little things. Make sure you got nothing balled up in there. Okay. Very nice spinner with a back plate. Let's go ahead and get that spinner out of there. curious as to why they took the time to wrap the spinner but not the back plate. Very nice. Oh man, look at the detail on these tanks. If I can get this out of here. Look at the detail. Look at that. Now, I have not been told yet how much this plane is even going to cost. I have no idea. So I don't even want to venture a guess. Because at the making of this video, she's not been released yet. And look at this fuselage. Oh, look at this. Instead of a got a nice hatch there. Nice hatch. Very, very robust battery hatch. Very robust. The pilot in there. And a cockpit. And a pull-out battery tray to put that 3S in there. Goes all, you pull it all the way down to here. Okay, you pull it all the way down, it's like in a rack, put it in your battery, and then push it back forward again, I guess. Yep, that's exactly what you do. Up, up, up. I see a little yellow pigtail on the throttle cable. That tells me she's got thrust reverse. But with this little of a plane, you don't need thrust reverse. You really don't. Got the Vector System XT60 for a connector there. Okay, the Vector System is that small little control panel that's in there. So that gives me plenty of room. All my wires are back there, down there in that oil cooler area. But they're all labeled. I can see them. So this is going to be a very, very simple build. All right. All right. Steerable looks like that. Yep. That rear wheel is steerable. This is nice. This is nice. And all right. Looks like the only connection you're going to have to make is going to be the ball link for the elevator. All right, well, let's get our plane stand here. And let's start putting this bad boy together. Okay. All right, you've already got your rudder in there, and it's already hooked up. So the ball link is going to go the same size over here. So you're going to slide that in there like that. All right, let's make sure we're not messing something up here. So I'm sure that's you put enough of these models together, there's only so many ways you can put these things together. Okay. Yeah, you slide that in there like that. You're going to use let's go ahead and get our screws out. Where's my little baggie? Keep that little magnetic trays like this are a huge help. You want to keep them. Keep them handy. Okay. All right. They're just a huge help. Okay. All right, you're going to use, for the wings, you're going to use 4 of these 10mm bolts, which are actually the shorter bolts. Let me see if I can get them like that. The shorter ones. And then for the tail, you're going to use 2 of these longer. They're 20mm. So you've got, looks like you're going to have 1 extra of everything. Yeah, you got 4 10mm, okay, which are like that are smaller. And then you got 3 of the 20 millimeters. Okay, so you get one extra. You need 4 of the short and 2 of the big, so you get 1 extra of each. So if you drop it, you've got 1 chance of saving yourself. So fit this through here. Now we're going to be fitting this foam into foam here. So what I suggest, pushing that through there. Yeah, that should go. It should slide right in there for you. Should be nice. It should look even. Right there. See how it's even on both sides? All right. And then when you put your screws in, you got 2 holes that you're going to drop them into. Remember you got these 3 of these 20 millimeters. You're going to take 2 of them. 2 millimeter hex drive should line up with that tail. It's going to go right through there and sandwich that in. I've already got bite. There you go. It's in there. Okay. Same thing over here. You know what? I didn't know if I was going metal into metal, but I think I am. I'll look at the wings. It should be the same. Already got bite. Don't go crazy. Just nice and snug. Nice and snug. You don't want to really crank down. You're not talking about something going to have a lot of pressure on it. Just nice and snug. Okay? Okay. That's all you got to do. And that's in there. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Now, I'm not hooking up that control rod until I put a receiver in there. All right, we're going to take our wing. And that, yeah, there's metal inside of that. That's what I was looking for. Okay? You'll have to excuse me, I'm getting over a cold. Put your wing spar in. Okay? You've got channels here and here that you're going to feed your wires up through. Okay? So turn your model on your side. Take these wires. Okay? Put your wing spar down in there. Take the wires and start getting them to dangle on down in there. Make sure you don't pinch any wires as you hook your wing in there. That'll fit in there just like that. Okay. Going to do this the other side. Poking through the side of there now. Okay. Get in there. Going to fish these wires in that same hole. Okay. This is a very simple model, but I love this bright color scheme. This bright silver paint is going to shine, look so good in the air. All right, that's nice and flush. I made sure that I didn't pinch any wires. I can see my wires on the underside there. Watch out for my antenna there. Okay. Remember we're going to use these 10 millimeter hex drive screws, which are the shorter ones. Okay, the shorter ones. Okay, you're going to take 4 of them. 2 are going to go up front, 2 will go in the back. Has a very obvious bottoming out point. Okay, put 1 in there, 1 in there, 1 in there. Okay. And like I say, you get 1 extra tail screw and 1 extra wing screw. Always support where you're trying to put a screw, if you can possibly support the opposite side with your hand, do so. Nice and tight. You don't want it overly tight, but just good and snug. I can tell you right now, looking at this, Arrows has stepped their game up. The detail on this little plane is phenomenal. I'm going to show you a few things I'm noticing now. Okay, like the oil cooler right here. That's all hard plastic right there. Support the underside if I can. Okay. Tight, 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 tight. All right, these gun ports, all hard plastic. Lights, little antenna right there, okay? Now, the way anytime you put this kind of gear in, you're going to put the, wherever the hole is going to be on the outside, you're going to swing the gear in, okay? So I'm going to put the gear in here and swing it in to there. Clicks right in. Put the gear in here. Okay. If I can get it fit in there. And then swing it into place. Okay, just like that. That should be, yep. All right. Now, I'm going to take our little missiles or drop tanks. And there's a place they just slot right in. I'll show you where that is. Look right there. That should just slot right in there and then just slide back. Watch out for that antenna. All right. One thing you're going to want to do is you don't want to press on that front little piece there. Let me show you what I just did. Okay. To get that to fit in, key it in there. And then take your fingers and kind of pinch it on both sides in the front. Let me see if I can do this. You don't want to press on the front here. You want to pinch the larger structure and push back. Don't push on that because you'll break that. So get it keyed in there. Get it kind of going in that channel, okay? And then you want to push on the large structure, not on the front, okay? Not on that end, not on those oiled lines. All right. Oh, I love that. That clicks right in. Now, this small of a model, I don't condone putting the prop on inside the shop, but just show you the completed process. When I do the radio setup video, I will have the prop off. Okay, this is going to, obviously you're going to see the yellow to the outside. You're going to put your spinner plate back on in there first. Okay. Might have to get your finger in there to, oh, huh. Okay, there's always going to be one part of the model, a build, of any build, that's going to be a problem. We're going to be, oh, there you go. Kind of hold that nut there. Okay, there's a little key on there. Yeah. There's a stopping point. That should get right up in there. Huh, that doesn't get flush. I would think that would fit flush on there, but it doesn't. I'm not crazy about that. I think that should fit up on that shaft, but it doesn't. No, it don't. You can only put that prop in there one way. No, that's got to fit flush. I can't see that not having that. See that gap right there? I can't see that having that gap. That's just too much of a gap. I'm putting it on right. Maybe I'm just not pressing on there enough. All right. Don't want to, well, I guess it doesn't, I guess that's as tight as it goes. Okay. That goes on there like that. Put your washer on there. It's not a big model at all. The washer on there. Put the nut on there. I'm wondering if that will tighten that onto there once I pair of pliers here. Yeah, I think that's, yep, that's what's happening. That's what's doing. It is molding that back plate up on there. Yep. And that's closing that gap. All right, and that should just pressure pop right on there. And there you go. Yep, that's what it is. You get that nut on, you get that washer on there, put the nut, tighten it down, and that anchors that prop on there. And that, folks, other than putting the little decals on, which these are, you know, I don't know if these are water slide or they're actual stickers. No, these are water slide. Yeah. Wait a minute. Yep, these are water slides. So what you're going to have to do is cut them out and stick them on there. Put them in water. Wet the area you're going to put them on. Just a little moisten it. Put them in water. Slide it on there. Let it dry. And there you go. I'm probably not going to put all them stickers on there. Now, that's a lot. Which we'll see. We'll see. Now, on the prop, however, do have these really cool little stickers. And I think these, I don't know if these are, okay, now these are regular stickers. Regular decals. Yeah, these are not water slide. Okay. All right. Now, these are what you call, these are typical, if you ever put plastic models together back in the day, this is what this is. And this is a lot of detail. Real quick, I did discover this in the instructions. If you wish to put on all these decals, which I'm not going to do, on page 13, all the decals are numbered. And then if you turn to page 14 and 15, there is a laid out schematic of where they all go. Just want to put that in there. So just an insert. Thanks. A lot of detail. But leaving that off for now, that is one good looking little Mustang. Isn't that good looking? Well, I'll tell you what. And look at the plastic here. All this is, of course, plastic. Those gun ports are plastic. Not hard tires, but that's okay. That's got a little bit of give. Plastic plate in there. Like I say, your rudders are balling. I like the fact it's balling. Ball side here. So you saw how quickly it is, how quick that is to build. That's a good looking little plane. And as light as it is on a 3S, this thing's going to scream. It is going to scream. All right, folks. Can't wait to fly it. Well, excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm getting over a cold. But that is the new Arrows P-51. I think it's a P-51D, isn't it? Yeah, P-51D. Mustang, 850 millimeter. The latest release from Arrows. Look at that plastic. That's hard plastic there, too. And, oh, yeah, look. And it's even got a CG marks underneath there. Well, anyways, I'll probably discover more stuff. And next will be the radio rates and CG setup video. And we'll be right back. All right, folks, thank you so much for watching. Arrows, hey, thanks for the plane. I can't wait to get it up and get you a review. All right, well, y'all have a good and God bless y'all. Don't forget, faith, family, and friends. God is good, and that is the Arrows Mustang 850 millimeter, the latest thing from Arrows RC. Bye, y'all.